It was the shelling of Skin Valley that ignited this conflict. These images show the devastation caused by that bombing. 5 days on, and civilians in the South Ossetian capital are only just beginning to emerge from their bunkers and basements.
We hope the ceasefire comes to something this time, because it doesn't matter how many negotiations, how many agreements, how many concessions have been made to Georgia, they don't understand.
There's no doubt the Russians are firmly in control. Their priority, they claim, to maintain security. There's no sign of their troops leaving South Ossetia anytime soon. In fact, our pictures show they seem to be sending in reinforcements. On the road to South Ossetia, a constant stream of Russian army trucks carrying soldiers and supplies. We also spotted tanks heading south. At the border, we found South Ossetian civilians waiting to go home.
We want to speak to these ladies because their houses are damaged.
The Russian border police didn't want us to film, but we managed to speak to refugees desperate to get back.
Okay. Please.
We're about 80 kilometres away from the capital of South Ossetia, Skin Valley. We've been told by the Russian authorities here we can't go any further, we have to turn back. But we have seen some civilians are getting across. But there are still thousands of people who fled the fighting stuck here in North Ossetia. Many have found temporary shelter in refugee camps like this one in Alagir. As you can see, conditions inside these tents are extremely basic. Refugees get a bed to sleep in, some food, clothes and water. But they know they've got to leave in 24 hours' time. And many of them say they have nowhere to go. Alla Kochiva and her children got here on Tuesday. Although she didn't witness it herself, she's convinced the Georgians have committed war crimes against her people.
They've been taking our women hostage, killing old people, and even using their tanks to run over houses with people in it. At least that's what I've heard.
These refugees say they're waiting for justice. What they need the most right now is a permanent end to the fighting, so they can finally return home. Nazanine, Moshiri, Al Jazeera.